In December one year, my mom, dad, baby sister, and I went to stay with some family who lived up north. It never snowed where I lived, but during our stay, an awesome snowstorm rolled through and dumped several inches on the neighborhood. Our whole family went out to play, make snow angels and snowmen, and all that typical stuff. But it soon turned into a snowball fight between me and my cousin Leo. Within seconds, my baby sister started crying because she almost got hit, so we were ordered to go farther down the street. I didn't know where it was okay to go, but I just followed Leo's lead. I had a pretty good arm from playing baseball, so he was on the run from me. Eventually, he tried to lose me by ducking into a stand of trees. He weaved through the shrubs and bushes with surprising ease, but I had trouble keeping up. By the time I emerged into the clearing on the other side, I couldn't see him anymore. I froze, suddenly realizing I didn't know where I was and had lost the only person guiding me. I got my bearings and tried not to panic, thinking Leo still had to be around. I was standing in the front yard of a house, one like any other in that neighborhood. A large two-story house with a big yard and a car out front, though it looked a little run down and had no holiday decorations. When I looked down at my feet, I saw footprints cutting across the yard. They couldn't have belonged to anyone else but Leo. I followed his exact path, first making a straight line toward the house before curving around the front porch, hugging the side wall, and heading toward the backyard. As I rounded the corner, I expected Leo to be waiting there, ready to jump out and scare me or hit me with a snowball. But his trail ended, and nobody was there. I looked all around, not seeing any sign of him. He couldn't have jumped anywhere or covered his tracks so quickly in the fresh snow. So there was only one place he could have gone, inside the house. At first, that didn't seem as frightening as it should have. Maybe Leo knew whoever lived there and had gone inside to prank me. I stood about 6 feet from the back door, right where his footprints ended. Hoping it was all part of the game, I knocked on the back door and shouted, "Come on out, Leo. I know you're in there." When I heard nothing but silence, my stomach dropped. I started to think I had just knocked on a random stranger's door. Then, the door clicked and slowly opened inward, revealing a dark, unlit interior. Hiding behind the door was the gaunt face of a woman. Her sunken eyes showed as much fear as they did malice, and they petrified me. Inside, I heard whispering from someone else. It wasn't Leo. It sounded like multiple people. I stood there, unable to move for what felt like 10 seconds before the woman stepped fully into view. "Would you like to join us?" I barely heard her because she was completely naked, standing in the freezing cold, looking halfway between dead and alive. Unable to think of a response, I tore my eyes away from her and looked into the house. As my eyes adjusted to the darkness, I saw my cousin's face. He was inside that house, less than 10 feet away, surrounded by those people. The look on his face was somehow even more horrifying than the woman standing in front of me.